have been helping people heal their acne naturally now for 7 years. Oh my God. And there are mistakes that I see all the time. So I wanted to share these 6 biggest mistakes I see with natural acne healing so that you can avoid them and potentially be far more successful at healing your acne naturally. Plus, I'm showing the best tool to get real clarity on why you're breaking out in the first place with my Root Acne Triggers quiz that I'll share a link to at the end. So stay tuned for that. Hi there, my name is Therese, and after 15 years of acne struggles, I finally cleared my acne naturally. And I created my acne clearing program, the Clear Code, to help you do the same. 7 years and thousands of clients later, I've made it my life's work to get you clear skin without pills, creams, and/or crazy hormones. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. The first and biggest mistake I see people making when they're starting to heal their acne naturally is that they're not clear on their root triggers to start. This is such a tricky thing, but if you really think about it rationally, if you weren't truly clear, factually clear on why you're breaking out in the first place, any action steps that you take, they may be wrong because they're based on the wrong assumption, right? So for example, well that being said too, in all of my experience, my 7 years of doing this, there's never been just like one main reason for breakouts that I've seen. It's always a little combination of 2 to 3 things. There are 7 main contributing factors for your breakouts. You have hormonal imbalances, blood sugar maintenance issues, digestion problems, stress, food allergies, misuse of topical products, damaged skin barrier, overall inflammation. So you can see how all of those things kind of like start to fold in on each other. And if you take the wrong action with 1 or 2 of them, it can be this like snowball effect of misery. And I will tell you that figuring these things out on your own objectively is very hard because it's your skin. So you're naturally going to be emotional about it. So you're not going to be able to always see things clearly. That's the primary reason I created my Acne Triggers quiz. You can find it via the link below and take it. It's 30-second, 10-question quiz, but it was very specifically crafted over years of working with people to help you define why you're breaking out so that you can start from the right place and not buy 20 pills, creams, hormone supplements, and use them all at once and have it not go well. Which brings me to my next acne clearing mistake. The next issue I see with people trying to heal their acne naturally is that they can't be objective because they're too emotional about it naturally. So question for you on this, how many of you have had a meltdown about your skin? I know I have many mental breakdowns about my skin a long time ago. And my parents were definitely for the brunt of it, parents, boyfriends. When you are taking action on something that you care so much about, you can commonly make some errors in judgment about your progress. This is why, and you can definitely take this action step to really support you, taking pictures and objectively tracking your skin week over week, not day over day, not hour after hour, is so important. I would actually recommend you decide on 2 action steps to heal your acne. Take a picture on day 1, and literally try not to think about it if you can for the next 14 days. If you check it hourly, it's a fast train to crazy town, and I have been there. So the most important thing you can do when you start to heal your acne naturally is look at it objectively. Ask yourself, how many zits did I have on day 10 or day 1? And then how many breakouts did I have on day 10? Did I have 10 on day 1 and now I have 5? Because that's huge progress. And that's so important that you're objective about it, because then whatever you were doing in those 2 weeks or those 10 days was working. The third mistake I see with natural acne healing is you being way too restrictive, way too hard on yourself in a way that's completely unsustainable and will only make you miserable. Taking out all the things, gluten, dairy, sugar, carbs, and only eating salmon and kale and blueberries for 2 weeks is literally only going to result in you losing your shit one day, eating a full box of pizza and a ton of Oreos. I'm going to be real with you. That's what's going to happen. When you try to be, first of all, salmon, kale, and blueberries, that is not a good diet for you. That is not a good diet for anyone. It's too restrictive. But also, you can't sustain that. So it's very important that you pick 1 to 2 action steps, I talk about this all the time, that you want to take to start to heal your acne naturally. Follow those for 2 to 4 weeks and then layer on other habits. Don't remove everything all at once. It is very hard to do that, and you will only get frustrated and you'll be back to square one. This brings me to the 4th mistake that I see often, which is, and I laugh because I've totally been there, but it's trying to do too many things at once. Do not, I repeat, do not buy 2 supplements, 2 new skincare products, a new diet plan, and a new workout plan and begin them all on Monday. Because here's why. Number 1, you will not be able to sustain that large amount of change. I mean, maybe you can and you're a superwoman and I commend you. But most people can't sustain that type of change, all that change at once. And number 2, if things work or they don't work, how will you know which one did it? Was it the supplement? Which supplement was it? Which cream was it? What diet plan was it? So it's really important that you only pick 1 to 2 action steps. Take consistent action on them week over week for 2 to 4 weeks and then layer on another one. Don't try to do it all at once. It's very hard to do that. The 5th mistake I see that I am very guilty of, but not when it comes to acne, with other things, is, and I'm laughing because it's hysterical, is not being consistent. You think you're being consistent. You really do, and I really do. And you probably aren't. If I had $1 for every time I was like, oh, I'm going to start this new workout routine, and I went to the gym, and then I thought about it a lot, and then I went to the gym again 7 days later, and then I thought about it a lot, I would be a rich freaking woman, okay? Not rich. And I shouldn't say that. I'm very rich in many things. But I would have a lot of dollars, because this is what we do as humans. When we want something like clear skin or a fantastic booty, we think about it a lot. And so while we may create this plan in our minds to heal our acne naturally, or to go off gluten or go off dairy or whatever, if you do not have accountability and a plan to stay consistent and a way to judge whether or not you are staying consistent, there's a good chance you're going to fall off. And again, that's just human nature. I do this all the time. It is stuff I have to work on for myself. But if you're trying to heal your acne naturally and you've decided on action steps, find some way to create accountability for yourself to stay consistent, because otherwise, chances are you're going to fall off at about 2 weeks. Also, the worst part about this lack of consistency, and again, I'm speaking to myself, I'm not just talking to you, is that you may actually be taking the right action. But just because you aren't consistent, you're not going to see the full benefits. And then you're going to think that thing doesn't work, when in fact it does, which sucks. It's like you're on the right track, but you don't even know it. So then you get off when you were on the right track in the first place. So consistency, even if the thing you're doing doesn't work, is so great because it gives you information. The last mistake that I see with natural acne healing in particular, and this is huge, is mindset stuff. Now, that is not to say, think happy thoughts and your skin will be clear, because it's obviously ridiculous and not that easy. But there are 3 key mindset shifts you have to make if you want to start to heal your acne naturally. And they are, number 1, you have to believe that you are healing. Number 2, you have to take full responsibility for the actions you take daily to support your skin, not results, actions. And number 3, you have to look for progress over perfection. So using my example from before, let's say you've decided on this new path and you're like, this is it. And you take pictures on day 1 and you have 10 breakouts. And then you take pictures on day 14 and you only have 3 breakouts. Our human tendency is to zero in on those 3. I can guarantee you, if this was you, and I would do this too in a different way, about different specifics, but this is humanity. You're going to do that, and you're going to look at those 3 breakouts, and you're going to be like, there's still 3. When in fact, if you have this mindset of constantly seeking progress over perfection, you'll be able to accurately judge, oh my God, I had a 70% reduction in breakouts. Or rather, I have 70% less breakouts. If you have 10 breakouts on day 1 and 3 on day 14, we are on the way. All that being said, your skin will not clear overnight. Decide on specific action steps. Monitor your skin objectively. Ask someone who can be objective for you as well. Maybe not, like, just use someone you trust that can look at facts and not look at your skin emotionally. And look for progress over perfection. Don't do too many things at once. And eat a freaking cookie. Do not be too restrictive. That is not the goal. I love a good chocolate chip cookie. And yeah, you got this. If you want my help healing your acne naturally, I would love to support you via my program, The Clear Code. It's my signature acne clearing program. We've had hundreds of members go through successfully, and I would love to support you. So you can click the link below to apply to that as well. I would really love to help you get more clarity on your root triggers at the very least. So make sure you download and take your acne personality triggers quiz. You can grab it via the link below, and it'll give you 3 action steps, 3 recipes you can try to start to heal your acne naturally. And it's really easy to get started and get some clarity on what's happening with you and your skin. Also, if you'd like to join a safe, private, and empathetic community of people dealing with acne just the way you are, we have a Facebook group that you can join us at. So make sure you hit the link below to subscribe to that as well. We would love to welcome you. If you liked this video, please let me know by typing yes below. I would love to support you, say hi to you, meet you, all the things. And if you know someone who has questions about natural acne healing, if you know that they want to heal their acne naturally, please send them this video because I would love to be the little natural acne healing spark in their brain to help them begin their journey. Okay, I will talk to you next time. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified when I post a new one. Talk soon, bye!